Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Wyoming Cowboys at Northwest Knights men's varsity basketball here in the last full week of the regular season, February 18th, 2015. It is cold, snowy outside, wind chill warnings, winter weather advisories all over the shop, but we are inside this nice, cozy gym. Teams are just finishing their warm-ups, heading to player introductions and the anthem. Jonathan Palmer and Tony Suarez with you, and both teams coming into this 18-2, not in the same division, so won't be seeing each other in the playoffs. But Northwest getting a decent seed. They could be one of those sleeper teams, Tony, that we see late in the season, late in the postseason.
Well, Northwest has been playing really well lately, and I'm telling you, they've kind of surprised a lot of people because these guys aren't necessarily always at the top of the bracket, you know. So it's good to see Northwest having a team out there to, just put on a good show.
Nick Argentati, the coach for Northwest, taking over from Brooks Posta, who'd been the coach previous years. There's the Northwest Knights. So we'll step aside for the public address and the national anthem.
Of our national anthem.
Northwest Pep Band there taking care of the national anthem. Now we got player introductions.
Introduction of the players for each team. First, for the visiting Wyoming Cowboys. Number 4, Jake Edmonds. Number 5, Walker Lewis. Number 10, Hudson Rogers. Number 11, Mason Rogers. And number 12, Lonnie Grayson. And now for your Northwest Knights. Number 24, 6'1" junior, Kobe Brown. Number 23, 6'2" senior, Kevin Smith. Number 2, 6'2" senior, Jarrell Marsh. Number 0, 6'2" senior, Cody Roberson. And number 1, 5'10" senior, Jermaine Britton.
So the contenders for the night have been introduced. The referees stepping onto the floor. And I said Northwest, part of the Southwest Ohio Conference, one of the two conferences that were formed after the dissolution of the Fort Ancient Valley Conference. The other part of that was the ECC, the Eastern Cincinnati Conference. We're not concerned with them tonight. Wyoming with the Cincinnati Hills League, which includes Madeira, Marymount, Indian Hill, Taylor, among others.
Also Finneytown. We got to see Northwest play Finneytown earlier in the season.
So as we get ready for opening tip-off here, and it is won by the Wyoming Cowboys. Wyoming coming into this game 67.5% free throw shooting. Northwest only 56.2. Bet you Northwest Knights take a lot of laps when they miss free throws in games. Around the outside, number 12 is Lonnie Grayson, and we've got a foul. And that'll send, foul was on number 23, looks like. 22, Terrell Horton for the Knights.
He got the first one.
That is number 12, Lonnie Grayson, at the line. Got the first of his 2 free throws. Second one misses. Cody Roberson on the rebound. Now Northwest brings it over the timeline. Setting up in their forecourt. Number 2, Jarrell Marsh. Drives inside on the layup, and it sinks in.
You can't leave that baseline open for Marsh. He'll take that shot every time.
Marsh, one of the 4 seniors, it looks like, on the Northwest squad. Senior night. Deep ball is good. Number 5, Walker Lewis.
Tell you what, Wyoming is deadly from the outside if you let them.
They've only shot about 36% from free throw shooting as a team this season so far. Trying to improve that average tonight, I presume.
Northwest has good inside defense, so they're going to have to throw a bunch of threes today.
Shot laid up, clangs off the inside of the iron. And rebound number 4, Jake Edmonds. From the left corner,
another.
Swish!
A quick timeout there.
Lonnie Grayson giving himself 4 quick points in the first 90 seconds of the contest. That's a Northwest timeout. So first 2 shots for Wyoming in regulation time end up in trays.
I'm telling you, they may have a low percentage as a team, but there's a couple guys out there that can really sink them if you give them a chance. And Northwest has that inside defense, and they're playing inside. They're not letting the easy shots go in, so Wyoming says, fine, we're going to sit out here and shoot a 3.
Lonnie Grayson came into this game 40% free throw shooting, 42 out of 105, plus 1 on each. Here's Northwest. That's a pull-up jumper 3, clangs off the backboard for Jay Harris. Wyoming bring it the other way, number 11, Mason Rogers.
Here we go again.
Deep ball.
Look at that.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful for Walker Lewis. His second deep ball of the night.
It's a quick 8-point lead there in no time at all.
Here's Roberson. He looked like he was thinking of his 3. Kicks it out to number 24, Toby Brown. I have to be careful not to call him Brian just because I see a Kobe and a B. Put up on the shot, no good. Foul call.
Look at that, perfectly set. So.
Block called on Hudson Rogers, looks like. Deep ball again. That one clanging off the top of the iron. Marsh brings it across, kicks it back out to the left corner. Up top is Harris. Harris puts it in, rejected. And Wyoming coming around with it. Left corner, no. Bring it back into the paint. Got to hold on to the ball. Wyoming recovers on the lost dribble.
Northwest is still in that zone, but see how they extended it now? They're not going to let them have those 3s anymore.
If they want to take a 3, they've got to get a 25-plus footer.
Yeah. If you can shoot NBA 3s, then you're okay. Here we go, wide open. Nope, not going to take it.
Hudson Rogers there thinking about it. There's a shot, no good. Playing off the support. Coming up the other way, Marsh. Finds traffic, lobs it over the top to Kobe Brown. Deep ball for Roberson, too strong.
It's a real flat ball, didn't have any arc on it whatsoever.
Some will tell you it'll only be flat on the bottom, though.
That's true. You've been watching the Marx Brothers again, haven't you?
I might have. Mason Rogers nearly having the ball stolen away, and it is the kickball off the feet of that looked like number 3, Jay Harris.
Look at this rejection right here. Oof.
I believe that was number 5, Walker Lewis. Around in the paint, backhanded layup, no good. Ten to 2 in favor of the Knights. Excuse me, the Cowboys. They're being a little optimistic there.
Yeah. That's why they call me a color guy right here, just so I can say, yeah.
I have a violation called. It'll be Wyoming inbound. So 1 foul on each team so far. Fairly clean start and quick first period so far. Driving the baseline.
May have been our wonderful graphics guy that may have made a mistake there. I think it's 2 fouls on Northwest.
Well, you know.
He tries. That graphics guy. There you go. See, I told you.
Came up a bit short in the performance department. Northwest with possession. Deep ball for Northwest. That is good.
Nice little arc and a quick timeout right there. Oh, no, that wasn't a timeout. It's just the ball.
Tried to run away.
Tried to run away, yep.
Well, the thing we have here, especially on this end of the floor, it'll roll into the concession stand. They leave that back door to the concession stand open. Ball tries to go for a hot dog.
Hey, why not? They're good hot dogs, too.
I'm
telling you. I live off those things during the season. Another 3.
That is
and
in. It was a beautiful one for Lonnie Grayson, his second chunk of the night. Mr. Suarez nearly falling off his precarious perch here on the scorer's table. Little pass over the top, rolling off the top of some hands, and deep ball is in.
We're going to have a fight for 3s here tonight. Jeez.
Nice splash for Jermaine Britton. We have to go on the internet and search for some different terms for three-pointers here pretty soon if this keeps up. Shot by Garen Prater, no good, and we've got a foul.
Look like a blocking foul.
Send Kobe Brown to the line for 2 here in the first.
Look at this 3. Straight up. And there's your arc that I was talking about. Nice little rainbow.
First shot was no good. Second one is good. Down to a 2-possession game. Northwest shooting 56% from the charity stripe, as I said earlier. It's quite cliche to say, but gotta hit the charity shots.
That extended zone is giving Wyoming a hard time there. Just trying to find that open shot or that seam to get in.
Under a minute and a quarter left to go in the first period. Jake Edmonds sends it back up top to Grayson. Grayson looks to drive inside. He lobs one up and in.
Hit every single part of that rim.
At some point, the force of gravity has to take over.
Look like one of those coin machines. You kind of put your quarter in and watch it roll down the hole.
That lob up no good. Stick back is good for Northwest. Number 20, George Daniels. As we cross under 30 seconds remaining in the first.
That's a real quick quarter, I'll tell you that.
Wyoming going to slow down the pace, look for the last shot. 15-11 the score. 10 seconds remaining. Under 5 now, ball loose on the floor, rolls out of bounds. We'll stop the clock with 3.3 left. Into the game for Wyoming, number 10, Hudson Rogers. We'll take a look at Kobe Brown. Wyoming pops it in. Deep ball, no good. And after one, it'll be Wyoming Cowboys up 15-11 over the Northwest Knights. Jermaine Britton with 6 points on the night for him on Northwest so far. 2 for Jarrell Marsh, 2 for George Daniels, and 1 off a free throw for Kobe Brown. For Wyoming, 6 for Walker Lewis, and 9 for Lonnie Grayson. So the only two scorers for Wyoming so far. Northwest getting a little more spread on the scoring end. See the Northwest pep band digging up the far corner of the gym.
Yeah, Northwest passes the ball around a little bit more than Wyoming, but you know what? It's working for Wyoming. So, you know, as long as they allow these shooters to keep on shooting, why not, you know?
Both teams 50% so far free throw shooting. Wyoming back out on the floor.
Hey, whose quarter? It's on mine.
One more game left for each team after this. For Northwest, it's hosting Mount Healthy on Saturday the 21st. Friday, Wyoming travels, face league rival Reading. To Jarrell Marsh.
I believe Friday's game is going to determine the league championship for Northwest and Mount Healthy. At least that's what the boss, Chip, tells me.
Be a 1 p.m. game on Saturday the 21st. I believe Waycross will be up covering the district swim finals up in Oxford that day.
Yeah, we'll just be getting done with girls Division II at that point. Up 2 in.
2 in for Jay Harris to start off our scoring in the second quarter. Just under a minute gone. So pull-up jumper from the top of the key. Off target. First shot no good. Put back no good. Scrum for the ball. Wyoming coming up with it. Nearly stolen away. And that'll be on the line out of bounds off of Wyoming. Looks like Kobe Brown on the distraction there.
That almost looked like a push there, but I guess not. I guess the ball may have been out of bounds first.
Jay Harris, 6-foot senior, or junior, excuse me. Inside, turnaround, pops up, and no good. All knocked out of bounds in the ensuing battle for the ball. Possession staying with Northwest. Cody Roberson to inbound. Lob inbound to Marsh. In the right corner. Looks for a lane in. Sticks it over the top. For three. No good. Wyoming coming down with it. 6 minutes to go. 15-13. A low scoring second period so far. Shot is up. And a foul. Out on number 20, George Daniels. His first, team's third. Not good for Jake Edmonds.
Take a look at the replay here where he comes up. Got him with a body, I guess. Didn't get him with the hands at all. Second one's good.
Wyoming improves to 3 for 4, 75% free throw shooting. A couple substitutions in here. We'll send Kobe Brown back into the game. Well, that's inside out to Marsh for 3. That's drained. Marsh 5 points now on the night for him. And it's a 1-point game. Wyoming mid-range jumper, nothing. Ball rolls off the floor. Off of the upper leg of Wyoming, according to the covering official.
Some of the crowd's not happy about that, but it looked good to me.
And it looked like one of the Wyoming players especially unhappy about that.
Didn't have enough time to see that one on replay. Had it racked up, but he couldn't show it. And I didn't see it.
Should have called a TV timeout.
I know, I'm telling you.
And walk, walk, walk.
That stutter step killed him. He grabbed the hold of the ball as he was taking that stutter step.
My favorite when I'm covering games is people who don't understand what constitutes a travel.
Can't lift up that second foot. Now you got your pivot foot. You got to hold that pivot foot down. Period.
Third chance points. Good to give it to Cody Roberson. First shot was tried by Kobe Brown. It couldn't go. And we've got a timeout called with 4:40 left in the second. 30-second timeout was the call from Wyoming. Northwest back out on the floor first. Northwest on a 7-2 run so far in the first half of the second quarter.
They've been on fire from the outside here, so let's see if that keeps up. Help them get up ahead here.
Wyoming in traffic. Grayson up top. In the wing, number 11, Mason Rogers. Flip too strong. Northwest down with it. And now slowly across the timeline.
Northwest is taking their time, just waiting for their shot. It's a close enough game, they don't have to rush. He thought about it.
Kicks it to the outside. Deep ball. It's off the far iron. 3.5 left. 18-17 Knights. Rogers over to Grayson. And corner number 4, Edmonds. On the left wing. Both teams showing some patience to set up shots. Grayson for 3. That is short. And jump ball is the call here.
A scrum there going on.
Stopping the clock with 3 minutes left in the half. Ball loose on the floor, picked up by Northwest, but a call.
Not sure what happened there. Just kept going out of bounds, I guess.
That was unsighted to it by the Wyoming coach here. It's Wyoming ball. Across the timeline with 2:50 left in the first. Wyoming held to 2 points in the first 5 minutes of the second period. Here's a drive, pull-up jumper for number 5, Walker Lewis. Gets him 2 more points, 8 total for the night. Here's Roberson with a jink up, and that's in.
Northwest switched to man here.
Just inside the arc. Oh, good. And Northwest coming up with the loose ball rebound. Turn around, jumper by Brown, nothing. Roberson on the rebound. He is so tall he can just reach up easily and grab it. That doesn't land. And finally coming back the Wyoming way. Under 2 minutes to play. That shot wildly off.
Oh.
And a blocked butt. Northwest coming straight back up with it. Here's Roberson.
These guys got to slow it down here. They've been playing a little bit of street ball. They got to.
That deep ball, no good.
It's way back there.
1.5 left in the second.
That was a wasted opportunity.
Northwest with the 9-4 advantage here in the second. 3 ball is short for Grayson.
Same goes for Wyoming. Guess he thinks he can make, well, they all think they can make it from the outside and they can get the big points, but you want to go in like this. Go inside, try and get your shot.
Marsh travels on the way in.
Took one too many steps there. This officiating crew doesn't do the Euro step.
Wyoming working around the perimeter, under 45 seconds left in the second. Grayson into the corner. Jake Edmonds with it. Over to Rogers. Rogers, a 5'11" junior. And I've got a foul call. Fourth foul on Northwest. First foul is up by Kieran Prater.
Only 5 fouls in the entire half. That's an amazingly clean game. Hope it continues that way.
Prater sinks both of his, getting him his first 2 points of the night.
Walker Lewis is back in for Wyoming for the last 30 seconds here.
Under 15 left. Britain holding on. Northwest setting up for the last shot. Down to the last 5, driving inside. Turnaround layup, no good. With a second left, he was still coming back the other way from Northwest, but can't get anything to go. So after 1/2 of action, in an action-packed second quarter, Wyoming Cowboys head in the locker room at halftime with a 21-20 lead. We'll be back after this here on Waycross Community Media.
I began producing and volunteering for Waycross when I was in the 7th grade. Since then, I have produced many programs that have won awards on the local, regional, and even national level.
Waycross Media was the ideal place for me. I just got involved in, as I say, as a hobby and continued on from there.
Anyone with a message that they want to share should come to Waycross, take the classes, and produce their own television show.
Come on, buddy. Let's go.
Dad, did you ever do drugs?
Yeah, I did, and it was a dumb thing to do. But no one ever talked to me about it. My dad never talked to me about it.
Talking to your kids about drugs can be tough, so you'll need to be ready. For help, visit our website at drugfree.org.
Senior bowler, Caitlin Schoen, accompanied by Dana and Greg Schoen, and her sister, Megan Schoen. Senior pep band members, Christina Greer, accompanied by Daniel Greer and Cornetta Greer. Men win. Accompanied by Taylor Cornett. Laura Phelps, accompanied by Betty, Joe, and Elizabeth Phelps. Now for the senior cheerleaders, Brittany Bach, escorted by Alexis Nicole and Rob Bach. Jasmine Barnes, accompanied by Tasha Hill. Kayla Gaines, accompanied by Coach Brandy, Danny, Tanisha. Janiyah Griffin, escorted by Shannon Deschanel and Madison Griffin. Kylie Hogaback, escorted by Tara and Les Ayers and Jason and Tiffany Hogaback. Chastity Lynch, escorted by Ms. Stegman. Deja Martin, escorted by Sonia and David Martin. And now for the boys basketball seniors.
Just like your big bro.
Jermaine Britton, escorted by Ruth Howard and Jermaine Britton, and Easton Morgan. Jarrell Marsh, escorted by Jerome Marsh. Cody Roberson, escorted by Sandra and Joe Roberson. And Kevin Smith, escorted by Kelly Smith and Michael Smith. To our seniors, thank you for your hard work and dedication. We are proud to call you Knights. For our parents, we greatly appreciate the time and dedication you have shown our athletes. Thank you.
Hey.
Dad, what are you doing?
What am I?
A burrito?
No.
A larva?
A larva? No. I'm a joint.
Actually, you're a little too fat to be a joint.
So you know about joints?
There's no wrong way to talk to your kids about drugs, but you'll need to be ready. We can help. Visit our website at drugfree.org.
The Ohio High School Athletic Association is about sports. That's obvious. But it's more than just a competition. What we're really about is learning. Young men and young women stretching themselves in pursuit of the ideals that will guide them for a lifetime. It is an important mission, and we share it with schools, families, and communities. As Commissioner of the Ohio High School Athletic Association, I look forward to working with you to help our young people build their futures.
Welcome back to the Northwest High School Gymnasium. Miami Cowboys with a 1-point lead at the sharp end of halftime, 21-20 over the Northwest Knights. Leading scorer for Wyoming, number 5, Walker Lewis, with 8 points on the night, including 2 trays. 9 points for Lonnie Grayson. 2 trays, a free throw, and a field goal. For Northwest, leading scorer, number 1, Jermaine Britton, with 2 deep balls. And 5 points on the night so far for Darrell Marsh. So as we start third quarter action, Knights with the ball.
Well, it's nice to see all the seniors here at halftime. Not only the basketball seniors, but for those who missed it, got to see all the Northwest seniors with cheerleading and bowling, and I think there was something else, but I was eating one of those hot dogs.
Wrestling, maybe?
Possibly. I was eating a hot dog.
You were eating a hot dog.
I thought about getting hot chocolate.
And I was 2 points in for number 5, Walker Lewis. I myself was also busy checking the weather forecast, making sure we were going to have some more games here in the future. 2 points in for Cody Roberson. Wyoming around. In Wyoming in blue. 3, no good. That was a rejection from Northwest. And the Knights bring it across. Here is Brown for 2.
Northwest takes a lead here for the first time in the game, I think.
They had it about halfway through the second.
Sorry? You're right. I need to pay attention.
Yeah. Stay out of that hot chocolate. There's Wyoming on a drive. Nice drive in and good for Lonnie Grayson, giving him 11 points on the night so far. If I'm not very much mistaken, Wyoming is a D2 or 3 school in boys basketball. We'll have our crack stats team in the truck look that up. Free ball, no good. Roberson coming up with the rebound. 5:50 left in the third. Shot up, no good. Putback is also no good. And Wyoming finally coming down with it in the loose ball scrum. 2-on-1, full court pressure here, lobbed over the top. Foul call. Correction, it was a timeout by Wyoming with 5:38, 30-second timeout. Wyoming with 3 full timeouts left. And Kobe Brown. Even with Jake Edmonds trying to block. Shot falls good. for Wyoming to inbound here. Wyoming around top. Here is Edmonds. Inside. Nice little pause and dish in for Walker Lewis. Himself 2 more points. Deep ball, no good. Wyoming bringing it the other way. Losing handle on the ball, Northwest coming up with it. Rejection for Wyoming, and it's coming the other way. And he's got a foul. Look at this on replay.
It's a rejection here.
Brown and batted cleanly by Mason Rogers.
Amazing.
All ball. Our stats team in the truck. I'm surprised we actually had one this game. Division II for Wyoming. First round of the tournament, they tell me that they will meet Hughes. Northwest's first round opponent be at Princeton. Deep ball 3 for Lonnie Grayson. His 3rd 3-point shot of the night. Wyoming on a 9-4 run in the first 4 minutes of the 3rd. Opening up a 2-possession gap. Roberson kicks it back out. Pump fake from 3 land for Harris. Inside, Brown. Shot just on the wrong side of the rim there. Wyoming going to be across the timeline. Here's Grayson. In the far corner. Driving into the key. Backhand layup, no good. Northwest bringing it down. 3 1/4 left. Shot is up and a nice floater in for Jarrell Marks. 3 minutes left in the 3rd. Northwest still showing a 2-3 zone. Into the baseline drive. And foul will be drawn. Jake Edmonds will shoot 2. First one is good. End of the game for Wyoming, Garen Prater. I believe that foul was on number 24, Kobe Brown. His first. He was first of the half. Edmonds gets both shots. He is 100% on the night so far. And Wyoming is 7 for 8. Roberson's pass is intercepted by Grayson, who puts in 2 on a nice layup.
Northwest coach had enough of that, said, hang on a second, got to regroup.
This is one of those kind of easy flip passes. There's a full timeout called Northwest. Nice coast-to-coast drive for Grayson. We saw Northwest coach Nick Argentati. Tim Edmonds, the coach for Wyoming.
I got to give a shout out here to our director, Adam Schrand. Adam Schrand works at Channel 19, and he was covering the snowmageddon that we had this morning.
All, what, 2 or 3 inches?
Yes, all of 2 or 3 inches, but he was out in Batavia covering the snowmageddon from midnight last night until almost noon today. He got a couple hours of sleep, then came out to help us cover this game.
Did he have toothpicks in his eyes?
Pretty close. I had to kind of nudge him a couple times before the game to get started here.
Nice little shot up. That rolls off the rim, and we have a foul. Austin Metcalf to the line. Scrum under the basket.
A quick swipe across the hands there.
Shot no good.
It's a foul away from the ball there. A little bit of a push.
Foul on Gerald Marsh, his first, team's second. Grayson, deep ball. Langs on the inside of the hoop. 2 minutes left. Ronell Turner, the pressure. Here's Roberson trying to drive in. Falls on his jumping shot. No good. That's another errant shot. So a couple of wild helter-skelter almost shots.
And a foul.
And one. Jarrell Marsh.
So on the other end, was that a block? Or was that just a bad shot? What was it? That was a block.
That was a block.
Wow.
Give it to Marsh. He gets the block and the bucket. Correction, that was number 1, Jermaine Britton, on the bucket. Britton completes the three-point play the old-fashioned way.
Back to a one-possession game.
34-31 in favor of the Cowboys. Just over 90 seconds remaining. Nice baseline drive. Shot is up. And good for Jake Edmonds. And he'll go to the line for an extra try.
Must have just gotten the hand there.
Fourth team foul on Northwest. And the basket's good. Edmonds, 5 from 5 at the free throw line so far this eve. Marsh with the ball in the right wing. Just to drive in. Stuff to kick out. Northwest trying to penetrate the Wyoming defense. Britton tries, loses that handle on the ball before shot. It'll be out of bounds.
We already have as many team fouls now at this point in the game as we did for the entire first half.
Second half is go time, especially in a close game. Under a minute left in the third. Under 9 minutes, we hope, remaining in the contest. Long two, no good. Here's Marsh. Nice little bounce pass inside.
Not a walk.
Awfully close. Marsh tries to drive in. And he's called for the foul. It'll be on number 5, Walker Lewis.
Stuck his body out there. Can't do that. You got to be standing still if you're going to do that.
I believe the referee signal was illegal screen. .15 seconds remaining. Marsh pulls up for 3, too strong. Wyoming with the rebound. They do bring it. It comes towards the basket. Nice little layup. two is good with 5 seconds left for Wyoming. Roberson for three, short at the buzzer. I believe that was number 12, Lonnie Grayson, getting two more at the buzzer here at the end of three, 39-31. Johnny, why don't you tell us how volunteers can get involved with Waycross? Because we need them all the time.
We got a replay here first to show you what happened here in the last play. You see it was number 12. Came across for his easy bucket. But if you want to come out here and join the fun with Adam Strand, who's also a volunteer, you and me, we also have Tyler up on camera as well as Miles on camera. All you got to do is give us a call, 513-825-2429, or check out our website at waycross.tv/volunteer.
Is the Knight one of our volunteers?
The Knight is not one of our volunteers, but he could be. Actually, the person running the clock for this game is actually one of our volunteers as well. But all you gotta do is give us a call. You don't have to have any experience whatsoever. We can teach you on the fly. Miles has only been doing this for the last, for maybe 2 games and 1 concert. You only need to be 12 years old or older, or going into 6th grade if it's during the summer. So come on down and try it out. It's a lot of fun. And back to the fun.
39-31 heading into the 4th quarter. 18 points so far on the night for Lonnie Grayson for Wyoming. Second most points scored by Walker Lewis, 12 for Wyoming. Leading scorer for Northwest, it's 9 points, Jermaine Britton. Left corner, deep ball at his short. Not so sure that was only meant to be a pass. Got up no good. Rebound and try for shot sent out of bounds. Wyoming won the 3rd quarter scoring duel, 18-11. Roberson for three, splash.
Northwest has been cold on those 3-pointers for a little while. It's nice to see him sink one again.
Over the top now inside for Wyoming. Middle of the key. Lob over the top to Edmonds.
Northwest back in that zone. That lets some folks run in like that when you throw the ball across court.
Grayson, 20 points on the night.
No shot.
No shot. Foul on the floor. Looks like it might be on Jake Edmonds.
It was.
Roberson's deep ball.
Roberson scored one there while we were in replay.
Here's Wyoming around the top. Six minutes left in regulation, 41-36. Northwest. Number 2, Morris tries for a shot. Loose ball on the floor. I'd see what that call was, if it was a jump ball or... Oh, just knocked straight out of the hands. All ball there, too.
So that's why Northwest bench was all up in arms. They thought that was a foul for sure, but looking at that replay, that was a good call.
Looks like we have a Northwest timeout called here. Just under 6 minutes to play in the 4th. The full timeout call.
It was Wyoming who took that timeout.
Telling me wrong then.
Well, it's kind of hard to tell. We were looking at the replay when they took the timeout, so we're trying to figure out what.
What is the question we're always asking?
I think it's usually in the form of, huh? Ha.
Pep band up top. Kept well out of the way. That way we don't have any the band is on the field moments here.
I'll tell you what, it makes this place kind of loud. Not as bad as Winton Woods, though.
If you get a full crowd and the pep band in at Winton Woods, I don't see how anyone can hear that. It's a nice little turnaround jumper. Can't get it to go from Walker Lewis. And Roberson brings it across. Tries to drive all the way. Shot is up and plays it in. Played it well off the board.
Northwest just keeps on skirting with that one possession game.
41-38, just over 5 minutes to play in regulation. Baseline drive, that ball kicked out. And Northwest bringing it across. There's Kobe Brown in the corner to Jarrell Marsh. Roberson. Roberson tries to think of something, can't get it. Brown, 20-footer, no good. And a foul on the rebound.
That foul happened on the ground, so that's basket's no good.
Northwest ball. Can't get the rebound on the missed shot, and got another foul on the floor. Brown tries to drive in, plays it in, even though there's a block chance right in the shot. What happens when I try to talk in one whole breath and I say more words than that?
Ran out of breath there.
Yes.
Next foul for Wyoming puts Northwest into 1-on-1.
Here is Edmonds. Tries to put the shot up. That one doesn't go. Roberson coming up with the ball. Here's Jermaine Britton bringing it across. Brown. That's an offensive foul.
The foul's on the floor, I think. Oh, that was a charging foul.
Yes, I think that, it was an offensive foul.
And a timeout. Couldn't see who called that. Find out our crack crew in the truck is going to let us know here. Can't hear a thing out here now.
Crowd is fully into the game with a Wyoming timeout. Full. Northwest with 3 timeouts left. 41-40, a 1-point ball game. Northwest has never really broken out more than a 2 or 3 point lead in the game. They've always been able to drop down by maybe 7 or 8 points, but have always clawed it back to within a 1-point game either side. Will the Knights always triumph? Three and a half left in the fourth. Edmonds looked for three. Thought better of it. In the left corner. And a foul.
Foul on Northwest.
And perhaps a little chippy there.
There's a lot of emotion out here right now, so. On number 24.
Toby Brown, drawing that foul. And around. Blocked by number 10, Austin Metcalf, but was not all ball. Draws a foul. Well, Walker Lewis having a chat with referees about something. He's line for two.
The next foul for anybody is puts the other team in a one-on-one. Woo! That was an important free throw right there.
Big miss for Lewis. That's the pair. Under 3 minutes left. Still a one-possession game. Jarrell Marsh with it over to Roberson. Roberson inside, steps it out, and a foul.
Got him on the hand over the top.
Foul on number 5, Walker Lewis. First shot is good for Kobe Brown.
At this point of the game is where free throws just are completely critical.
And it's good. Tie ball game, 42-all with 2.5 left in regulation. We have a superstition in the television
Not allowed
business
to say the word.
that you do not say the word that starts
word.
with O and ends with E and has about 6 other letters in between. Any other form that means the same is allowed. Deep ball, it's good! Perfect tray for Grayson. 23 points for Grayson, almost half of the team's points.
That was a wild shot.
And we've got a foul on the floor. It'll be on Roberson.
He kind of threw the ball up. Oh, here's that three. Look at this.
That was an art form.
There's a happy camper right there.
So both teams in the bonus at this point in the contest. First front end of the 1-on-1 missed by Mason Rogers, so he does not get the back end. Here's Roberson. Looks in. Steps it out. Oh, that was close to a jump stop. Put a plate off the board, nothing doing. Put back, no good. Third chance shot, no good. And a foul on the floor, jump ball. A little bit of words here.
Oh, my goodness. You never like to see
and
this.
T, got a T.
Well,
Cody Roberson
opened his mouth a little bit, said a little something he shouldn't have said. Wasn't what he did, it's what he said, because he was trying to stop the Wyoming player from coming over and confronting his foe.
So Wyoming will get 2 free shots here.
It's a lot of emotion here. It's you know, nothing you like to see, but I'll tell you, these guys are putting their hearts out here, just trying to get it a victory.
Edmonds, first shot is good.
Wyoming can extend their lead pretty good here.
2 for 2.
And now Wyoming gets the ball back after a technical.
So a minute and a half left, 47-42. A deep ball from Grayson. He's in 3 throws. Putting Wyoming out in front. We have another, a little more chippiness there. I hear some
fans aren't happy.
Negative reaction from the crowd.
It was basically a hand got in there, and that's where the foul happened. But some of the fans aren't happy.
It's a Mason Rogers to the line. He gets the front end of the 1-and-1. So we'll get another.
What do we got here? Here's the foul, I think.
Second shot is good. Wyoming pulling to a 7-point lead.
Holy
3 ball, too strong, rims out. And another tee. Is that on Roberson again?
Well, if that's the second tee, he's gone.
I couldn't quite see who drew that. I see a couple of the referees talking here on the floor. And the covering official talking with the scorekeeper at the table.
Yeah, he has been ejected.
Yeah, so Cody Roberson. Both for 2 Grayson to the line to shoot 2 on the tee.
I think he's shooting 4.
Oh, a double technical.
I believe
did
it's a
someone
double
else
tee.
did someone else get teed up too?
I didn't see that, but the ref gave the 2-shot mark twice and then the ejection mark.
Second shot no good.
Okay. Well, somebody else is coming up to the line now.
This is the first one. Number 4, Jake Edmonds. It's his first free throw miss of the night.
Well, if you're going to give up 2 technicals, getting 2 points isn't as bad as it could be, but wow. And Wyoming gets the ball again. Now with a 9-point lead. And the way the scoring has gone this game, that's a big lead.
That is a very big lead with 70 seconds remaining. This time of year, though, you don't want to have your players letting the emotions get the best of them.
No.
Well, Northwest was able to be close all game, and then with these tees and this chippiness, look at what the leads ballooned to.
You know, and what gets me is the brackets have already been chosen for the tournament. So this doesn't count towards the bracket. It does count towards your record and counts to your league championships and so on. But, you want to play your hardest, but, keep perspective here, guys.
And you also don't want to risk committing any of the actions that can get you suspended for games.
Exactly. The team needs you for the tournament coming up next week.
Yep, starting here in the
By the time some people are seeing this on TV, the tournament had already started.
Wyoming in the double bonus now. First shot's good. Number 5, Walker Lewis. And he gets the 6th. Brown, deep ball. That is short.
I think that's just desperation there. There were 2 real long 3-points now that they've shot for no real good reason other than I guess they need a lot of points in a short period of time. But
losing a little bit of composure here late in the game.
You can't just throw the ball up like that.
I'll draw the blocking foul.
Little sportsmanship there. Good to see. Fan bump into one of our microphones. That's what you just heard there.
Sounds like one of our microphones decided to go home angry. Brown gets his first free throw of this pair. And he gets both. Wyoming bringing it across. 42 seconds on the clock.
Quick foul.
Only took off about a second and a half.
I guess you got to give yourself every opportunity. You know, I've rarely seen this work, but here's a replay on that last foul, and he did get hammered pretty good.
The shot's good. To number 5, Walker Lewis. Lewis bricks the second shot. Here's Roberson, deep ball, no good. So Roberson wasn't thrown from the game. Might have been someone else.
No, I don't know who it would have been.
I didn't see it. I was too busy making notes in my scorebook. We've got a foul here. 26 seconds left. 54-44, 10-point game. It's good. And both were good for Walker Lewis, so 56-44 in favor of the Cowboys. Whoa, that was a 22-footer for number 1, Jermaine Britton.
Northwest takes a quick timeout.
It's almost an NBA three.
Well, they've been shooting those. That's what, the third one from that deep that they've attempted. So I guess 1 out of 3. You know, I know you want a lot of quick points, but I think, you know what, if you go in and get 2 on the 3 possessions, that's 6, as opposed to 3 points in 1 possession. You know, it's just the percentages here, but I guess it's a matter of time, and Wyoming hasn't been giving Northwest a whole lot of room inside to get those 2. Got to give it to their defense. They're definitely making Northwest work for their points.
20.9 seconds remaining in the game. Northwest gets the ball in. Here's a scrum, and we got a jump ball called, it looks like. And possession arrow is favoring, I believe it's the Knights. Ball inbound pass intercepted by Grayson, but Roberson comes up with it, pulls up, fires for 2, and in after a lap.
Another timeout for Northwest. They can't take them home, might as well use them.
Grayson intercepted the ball, but unable to handle on it. Roberson pulls up. And gets the lucky drop. Well, it was a quick game, got slowed down by those tees and these timeouts here late in the game. First round in the tournament for Wyoming. They'll be facing Hughes on the 28th of February. Northwest will be facing Princeton on 28th of February. Northwest in the D1 side of the bracket. I believe Northwest got a 5 or 6 seed. Wyoming on the inbound and a foul.
Quick foul, just try and get possession back, but that only works if Wyoming misses their free throws, and they've been pretty good on that.
Wyoming playing a clean game all night. Throwing a few bonus fouls this half, but in a close game, that's bound to happen down the stretch. First shot. Good. and both are good for number 5, Walker Lewis. And shot up good for number 1, Jermaine Britton. Wyoming holds the ball, and that'll be it. Final score, Wyoming Cowboys 58, Northwest Knights 51. Don't forget, if you'd like to get involved in the activities of Waycross, give us a call at 825-2429. Check us out online at www.waycross.tv.
.tv now.
Used to be .org.tv.
.tv or .org, take your pick.
See it on your screen, give us a call. We'd love your help. Good luck to both Wyoming and Northwest in the tournament. All the other schools. Again, Adam Tran, Tyler Dunn, all the other names you see, Miles White on camera. Again, final score, Wyoming Cowboys 58, Northwest Knights 51. For Tony Suarez, I'm Jonathan Palmer. So long, everyone.
Copies of this program are available for $20 each. Send program title, along with your address and check or money order to Waycross Community Media. Attention Dub Coordinator, 2086 Waycross Road, Forest Park, Ohio, 45240. Or buy securely on the web at www.waycross.tv.